Hey everyone, and welcome to the video today, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about a potential leak regarding a new Nintendo Direct for June 15th. Now this leak comes from Reddit, so take it with a grain of salt, but I genuinely believe this leak to be true, or at least it could be a lucky guess, and I do think that the Direct will indeed be on June 15th. So let's go into the leak. A new Reddit post has come from user Sam Carr, which is essentially a new leak for a new game by a third-party publisher for Nintendo and PC. It's essentially an NDA asking the user to sign it if they want to play their game, and telling them when the embargo is going to lift for it. It's essentially the publisher asking them to sign up to play their game before its release. Essentially, they're saying that the game drops next Wednesday, and it will be shown off in an upcoming Nintendo Direct. That's what the user thinks. I've had a look at this. They've also released an image of the sort of email that they've been sent for the NDA, and this looks identical to actual real NDA emails. Obviously, things have been blacked out because obviously they don't want to reveal the brand new game that's going to be announced, which is fair enough. But I do think a Nintendo Direct for June 15th is extremely likely. This would be at 9 AM Pacific time in America, and yeah, I genuinely could see this happening. The image looks one-to-one, asking the user to play their game, and obviously the embargo lifting for it. But that's not the only source we've got. We've got other creditable leakers also saying June 15th as well for their summer presentation in terms of a Nintendo Direct. Essentially, most of the credible leakers are actually saying that it would be showing off what the rest of 2022 looks like for Nintendo, and then showing off future titles for 2023 and 2024 as well. Now, I'm going to go over as well what we could see during the Nintendo Direct. Obviously, E3 is no longer a thing since it's been cancelled, so Nintendo need to show a sort of summer Direct to sort of line up the rest of the year, and I reckon we'll also have sort of one or two more Directs, big Directs throughout the year. We may have one in September, then one in November or December. But anyway, what could we see from a June Direct? So I think we'll see Mario Strikers, although it comes out in 2 days time on the 10th. I do think we'll indeed see some kind of DLC. Maybe they'll show off like Funky Kong, Daisy, some new pitches that you can play on, new stadiums you can play in, that sort of thing. But I think they wanted to show it as a reminder, saying yes, this game is out, go play it, here's some DLC. Speaking of Mario related DLC, I also think we'll get Wave 2 of the Course Booster Pack for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I do think we'll see some more remastered tracks, so that'll be pretty good as well. I do think we'll get another trailer, specifically being a more story-focused trailer for Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3, obviously, we haven't had too much information. Obviously, we had the sort of big trailer a couple Directs ago, and Bayonetta 3 looks awesome. I can't wait for that game. Next up, Xenoblade 3. Obviously we've had sort of a big blowout of gameplay and trailers recently for Xenoblade. Obviously it comes out in July, but I do think, being so close to its release date, I do think we'll get some kind of story trailer for that, so that's good as well. Speaking of another game that we've had loads of information on recently, I do think we'll see more of Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I think we'll see some new characters revealed, some new Pokemon revealed, and then maybe the new big gameplay sort of gimmick revealed. So for example, Z moves, Dynamaxing, Z crystals, Mega Evolution, that sort of thing, where they show off a new gameplay gimmick that is specific to Scarlet and Violet. Next up, Breath of the Wild 2. I'm sort of very 50-50 on at this point. Although the game's been delayed to next year, I do think that we'll get some kind of teaser trailer. I think it being the June Direct, which is the big Direct for Nintendo usually, I feel like Breath of the Wild 2 has to be here. If not, it would get its own Direct. Splatoon 3 as well, I think we could see either a new story mode trailer or just a new multiplayer trailer showing off some new maps, some new modes, some new guns, that sort of thing. I also do think, I have heard lots of talk about either Super Mario Odyssey 2 or a brand new 3D Mario game. Personally, I'm very unsure that we'd get one, but I do think that we'll either get one or two things. We'll either get a new 3D Mario game, because I do think it is time for one, or we'll get a new 3D Donkey Kong platformer made by the team that made Mario Odyssey. I do think either of these things could happen, and I think it would be really cool either way. Another game we could see is Mario & Rabbids 2. Again, this isn't a game that I'm super excited for personally, but I know a lot of people are. They could show a new gameplay trailer, put some new story elements and cutscenes in the trailer. I think people would be excited for that. I heard loads of rumours as well regarding a 1-2 Switch sequel, which is really weird. Apparently there's been loads of leaks recently and rumours that Nintendo are indeed working on it, and it's been going through a bit of trouble development wise, but a 1-2 Switch sequel would be very weird, as the game didn't really do that well. In particular, it only did well because it was one of the only launch games for the Switch. A lot of people indeed didn't like it, so if they could do a sequel and make the game better, I think that would be quite cool. Another thing we could see is, I think we could see Switch Sports DLC, as in like a brand new update where maybe they show off golf, maybe they announce another sport as well, maybe like canoeing or baseball or archery, something like that. But anyway, that's all the things that I think we'll see in the Nintendo Direct. I do think it will be indeed June 15th. I'm just really excited for the Summer Direct. I think it's going to be really good. I think we're going to get lots of juicy new details. Obviously, we don't have that big Smash announcement to sort of anticipate for now, but it would be nice to sort of not have one and have loads of different game announcements or a change, rather than obviously the Smash reveal taking up the entire Direct and being the most exciting thing. I do think that leaving that behind now is a good idea. I do think having the all the new games, the big blowout, the big trailers, is going to be really cool, so I'm really excited for that. So anyway guys, what do you think? Do you think we'll get a Direct on June 15th, and do you think it will be good? What games do you think we'll see in it as well? Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.